Olá. Não, acho que eu sei. Tá. Tá melhor. Então, olá. Para jogar outra vez, continuar com Dragon Quest 11, Echoes of an Elusive. Here's what happened so far. Search for the remaining orbs. Brings our heroes to Phenomenon, home to some mysterious ruins, and an even mysterious mural. There, amongst the hustle and bustle of the hucksters and hawkers, they find the lost little girl. But they soon learn that she's not all that she must be, and is in fact a creative creature who has created a warped world on the far side of the fresco. They set out for the place beyond the painting to put an end to her wicked ways once and for all, and eventually overcome her. No sooner is she slain than the souls she's enslaved are free at last to escape their painted prison. In their death throes, Dora reveals that Morgan was behind the mirror's curls. Now, all the more determined to defeat the meddling mage, our heroes return to the real world to make use of the mystical artifact known as the Magic Key, able to open up Etherto. Unexplored areas will no doubt aid them in their ongoing quest for the orbs. Mas também temos feito aquela Academia de Medalha. Vamos falar dessa parte. Não sei, there's no move, binding more not through. Eu não can only make the worst e the Drustaniad. Secrets of the E-Waters. If it coverage or sweet flashback, tells them it's not quite ready. Yeah. Best of thinking now. You know what? The Irie. Não, peraí, não, eu já tinha ido lá. Eu já fiz tudo, talvez aqui. Pronto, então volta para o barco, I guess.
Let's go.
Exterminator, award for freeing 2,000 monsters.
Let's go. right. Easy peasy.
Não estava tipo a ver se podia ao menos subir o nível do Eric, mas.
Easy peasy. Our work isn't done yet.
You're up, partner.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Let's go.
Excellent. Thank goodness.
É melhor isso. Mas não sei. Ali para para aquele sítio de neve, não? Também é o local do Sauvage. É, aqui não.
Let's go. Another one.
Vamos provar então. Já tinha ideia de caças, garudas, aqueles pterodáctilos.
Heat things up! Wonderful.
Não. Espera aí. Mas assim. Sim. Pode ter uma porta vermelha. Ou não? Não. Tem ali uma. Era uma ponte que estava quebrada e que levaram um baú. Sei lá, não
What do we do
adoro.
now?
Sniflheim. Espero que é suposto eu estar aqui. A este ponto no jogo. The dream house goes back to one of the ocean's pinnacle. Yeah, it's just sabemos. So you've sailed all the way across this ocean to visit Sniflheim, have you? I'm sorry, but your journey has been wasted, I'm afraid. What do I mean? Go and see for yourself. Tá gelado? Assumo que é isso. I came to this kingdom to learn local folk dances, but it's so cold I can't move a muscle.
Here we are, the Crystal Kingdom of Sniflheim, home to the famous Blue Orb. It's a fair wee while since I've visited, but it warms my heart to be back.
Ok, não fica ridículo, eu vou tirar isto.
That must be about the only thing that is warm around here. Let's hurry up and get inside before we all freeze to death. Huh? What's this? What the? The gates are covered in ice. Look, they're frozen shut. How strange. Still, I suppose it's only natural they'd ice up in a climate as cold as this.
I mean, não podemos mesmo tipo, atirar uma bola de fogo.
Natural, my foot. What about all the people inside? How are they supposed to live if they can't get in or out of the city?
You've a point there, lassie. They've always made sure to keep the main gate free of frost, even in the dead of winter.
So, what are we supposed to do? There's an orb in there we need to get to.
Well, if we can't go in through the front door, we'll just have to head round the back.
Yeah. Não é este. Whatever. Eu cheguei tanto tempo com eles assim normais que... é weird eles... I think I'm an armorer. Nah mate, I'm a postman. I've got the letter to deliver to Sniflheim. But the gates are frozen solid and I can't get in. My life, eh? I've heard there's a back door into the city, but there ain't nothing around this way. Maybe it's over to the west. You're okay. Silver saber cup.
Excellent. Please don't miss.
deixa eu ver. They can sometimes kill them instantly. Right.
Let's keep at it. Easy peasy.
With Hex Wood via the Sniflheim, the Burning Highlands. Eu acho que vou voltar para trás. Eu estava ali a dizer um caminho. Checkpoint. Isto aqui não era isto, diga ter assim.
Easy peasy. Let's keep at it.
Ursa Minor, these beastly bears have gone way beyond their basic brethren, become kings of the forest. When potential prey presents itself, their focus is so intense as to make them almost unstoppable. Chill and all dawn. The breath is so unbelievably cold that it can freeze almost anything. They soar over the northern seas, always on the lookout for prey. Saber cute little saber cat cubs that are left out in the cruel cold of the snowfields, with the parents returning to raise only the survivors.
Easy peasy.
Oh, foi uma mini medalha. Depois a linha vermelha. A linha vermelha deve ser para a porta. Eu vou. Oh. Ah.
And don't come back.
Então eu vou ver a liana. Depois posso voltar para aqui. Posso voltar, talvez. Ver ali ver o que é da Sniflheim. Snowfield, right? I mean, os outros chama-se. Ok, Sniflheim. Então, para aumentar alguma coisa, isso deve ser snow. I'm not sure. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Like y'all. Hey, what you doing, man? The gates are frozen shut, and the castle is completely silent. What in the world has happened to Niflheim? No, Sniflheim. Depois eu faço, eu deve ser também a entrada. Se calhar também, eu quero ver o meu. But at the Viking hideout. Welcome, traveler. You are either brave or stupid, sailing to our hideout so brazenly. We are the Vikings, dreaded scourge of the northern seas. What business do you have with us? If it is Sniflheim you seek, you're in the wrong place. Raise your anchor and sail around the cape to the east. Phew. Whatever needs doing around here, I'm the one who's gotta do it. I fix their ship, shift their cargo, they even make me pour their drinks. It's all because I'm the new guy, ever since I joined. These Vikings have been working me to the bone. Ooh, that stuff strong. Me and the boys were drinking to celebrate the haul we got on the last raid. I guess I hit the firewater a bit too hard. I'm gonna go and sleep it off. Sweet dreams, stranger. Vou entrar aqui por não. Oh, oh! tonight we feast. You're a long way from home, worker. I'm the chief of the Vikings, and this is my hideout. What do you think you're doing here? Well, if you ain't here to cause trouble, you can stick around. So long as I've got the wind in my sails, gold in my hold, and a flagon full of meat, I'm happy. The world might be going to rack and ruin all around us, but that doesn't mean nothing to me. Graga. I'm the chief's personal bodyguard. At first I just did it for the gold, but now I'm a fully fledged member of the gang. I would ask how you fit in here, but it's pretty plain that you don't. If there's somewhere you gotta be, I'd recommend you get going. All the treasure in this room belongs to us Vikings. Well, it does now anyway. Sure, it might not all be mine, but seeing all of this gold and silver still gives me the giggles. Just look at how shiny it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at all that gold, baby. Не густо. Brighton Rock. Ali a Verónica a fazer Naruto Run. Não, já tenho todos. O dar One Punch. Pronto, então. Ir ali à porta do mar então. uses the magic key to open the door. Holy crap. Estão todos congelados. Parece tipo Nárnia. O Palácio da Rainha de Gelo. Rainha Branca.
What's going on? The whole city's been turned to ice. It's just like what happened to the gates. This doesn't seem natural at all.
E também na Barbie. A Barbie e o. Pegasus. Yeah.
This may be the Crystal Kingdom, but it shouldn't be frozen solid, cold winter or no. We'd better take a look around.
The horse is encased in ice. It looks like it was following a Virtuoner when it was frozen. Right. The old woman's encased inside. It looked like she was recoiling from something in fear when she was frozen. The soldier is frozen solid, looking up in shock. The soldier is nice. It looks like he was asleep at his post when he was frozen. So it's nice. It looks like he was readying himself for a fight when he was frozen. The image is frozen solid with a shocking impression on his face. The woman is frozen solid with a shocked expression on her face. Já estão todos prestes a olhar para aqui. Ou alguém vai ver esta coisa, ou teve tipo algo ali em cima, tipo um monstro, uma figura. Não podemos aproveitar. Elements for solid, yeah. Wait, isto não está congelado? É ele?
Oh, I'm sorry. You gave me a fright. I hadn't expected to see travelers in town.
Finally, someone who hasn't been turned into a block of ice. Can you tell us what happened here?
Well, it all began 3 months ago. It was a bright, sunny day, just like any other, when suddenly a strange shadow filled the sky. It was a witch.
A witch? My goodness! That sounds like something from a fairy tale.
What woman? O que estamos aqui a fazer?
Just so. She chanted an ancient incantation, and just like that, the town was engulfed in a ferocious snowstorm. The wind took my breath clean away, and before I knew it, I had fainted. And when I awoke, All was frozen. I was the only one spared.
She must be a pretty powerful witch to freeze this whole city with a single spell. I wish I could help, but all this ice is more than my magic can melt.
By the way, Missy, that symbol in your shawl, is that not...
Oh, forgive me. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? I am Frisabel, Queen of Sniflheim.
You're the queen? So, does that mean the old king is...
I'm afraid so. My father passed away last year. Oh, I've only been in charge these few months, and just look at my kingdom. Whatever am I going to do?
It looks like Sniflheim's in a bit of a sticky situation. I suppose now isn't a good time to ask about the orb.
An orb? What kind of orb?
Why, the big blue ball that's been handed down in your family for generations, lassie. The truth be told, we need to borrow it.
Oh, of course. You would be welcome to borrow it, but I'm afraid it is locked up tight inside the castle, which is locked up tight inside the ice.
Well, that's just perfect. So if we don't find a way to melt that ice, we'll never get our hands on the orb. Maybe if we got rid of that wicked witch, it might break her spell.
I thought just the same thing. Why, only a few days ago, a band of soldiers from a faraway land came here to investigate what was happening. I sent them out to try and find the witch and fight her, but I haven't seen them since.
Well, we can't very well leave them out in the cold. Let's go and give those soldiers a hand and bring spring back to Sniflheim, shall we?
Ja, klaar. Yes.
Oh, thank you, thank you. The Wicked Witch dwells in the Hexwood, a haunted forest far to the north of the Snefelt steppe. Be very, very wary, for the witch does not live in the woods alone. She keeps a fierce, magical beast to guard against intruders.
Aye, we'll be sure to keep an eye out. Thanks for the warning, lassie. Right, come on, boys and girls. Let's head over to the Hexwood.
Hexwood. Não, pois estavas lá com o domo. Oh no! Oh! Não fui. O que aconteceu? Não sei. Não sei o que aconteceu. Não sei o que é que eu tento ganhar. Shit!
Our work isn't done yet. Did I do all right? Did I do all right?
Ok, tem ali a escudo. Tens para até ver até a torre. Até. Come on.
And don't come back!
Shambles. Costume creature who have adapted to life at sea, but up to a point they still can't get used to the taste of clams. Blue. Okay. Crack Bill Punk. All those nights of reading under the covers finally paid off when these perspicacious punks finally unlocked the secrets of spellcasting. Serpentine Vacuum Answers. Super cool kit. There's Winter's Wings and Shiver Sticks. Do I know the way to the X-Wood? Indeed I do. Just head west out of the cabin, then follow the path around to the north. I don't know why you would want to visit such a place, but if you are resolved to go, be very, very careful. It is highly dangerous. Contact X-Wood. Enters to the X-Wood is forbidden on the grounds of public safety. What in the world is a civilian doing here? This force seems dangerous. I advise you to leave it immediately. What am I doing here? I'm a soldier of from Eliodor. We were dispatched to investigate why all contact with Sniflheim had been lost. It seems the city was frozen by an evil witch, and she and her monstrous protector are at large somewhere in this forest, which is why you shouldn't be here. Oi, estás-me a impedir ou não? Nem sequer me para. Ofkin Bowyers?
Okay.
Bowyers.
Goodness.
I know exactly. Both Queen Boyer. Personally, don't let these master archers put you to sleep with their poisonous arrows. The second you do, they'll follow up with a ruinous rain of pain. Eu acho que ela lembra muito bem.
Let's go. Another one?
How wonderful!
Pensamos, só que os que eu encontrado eram amarelos.
Okay. Wonderful.
So cold, my squad were caught in snowstorm, and before I knew it, it was all on my own. I hope they find me before that wicked witch does. Draculas. Next time, this winged wonders are perfectly adapted to the cold climes and remain enormously wobbly even at sub-zero temperatures. Boy, Dracula, Dracaima. Their hypnotic stare is said to be able to send anyone to sleep, but it's actually the fact that they're constantly casting snooze. We have traveled all the way from Eliodor, come to Sniflheim's aid. The witch who froze the city somewhere in this forest. If we can cut her down, it may break her spell. Unfortunately, our squad has become separated in this blasted blizzard, and the commander is nowhere to be found. He is a knight beyond compare, but like all men of Eliodor, he feels the cold. This is no place for the likes of me. Why must I be dragged down to these bleak backwaters? I am the scion of one of the most noble houses of Eliodor. I knew it was a mistake joining the army. If I had ignored everyone's advice and followed in the footsteps of my rake of a father, I could be sitting on the beach in Puerto Valor right now, watching the girls go by.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites.
Seat of agility. Seed of Seed of deftness. A nifty nut that permits increase deftness by a little. Have a branch piece of timber so cold your tongue would stick to it. Permas now. Soft snow that strangely doesn't seem to melt. Big pearl, a very pretty precious stone that would look lovely on particularly any piece of jewelry. Brighton rock, a secret stone that glows so brilliantly that it stings to stare straight at it. Acho que tem outras notes.
Wonderful. How wonderful.
Let's do this. some?
Thank goodness. Veronica wins again. May heaven's winds propel thee hence.
Up and at 'em! Another one bites.
I know you, don't I? I'm sure I've seen your face before. Yes, something about you is very familiar indeed, but I can't quite place it. Well, never mind. I have more important matters to be attending to at present. I find the commander post haste. Which people call the Platinum Protection. Platinum Splatters and Platinum Shields. Ooh. Ok, estava a esperar que isso é só um, mas não. Nice. Ah, ah. Mesh, that's sufficient, right? Okay. Damn. Yeah, this could be
Did I do all right? What do we do now? Sorry. Thank goodness. Let's keep at it.
The fell sage's elixir. Shows at least 19 MP to a single ally. Kings. Bastard.
May heaven's winds propel thee hence!
Another one bites.
Or king. Keen contrarians who rant and rave at their underlings for getting hurt. King contrarians who rant and rave at their underlings for getting hurt, but can help using media to make them better.
Not gonna like this.
Did I do all right? Okay.
You earn a reward for acquiring a total of at least 100,000 gold coins.
Nice.
And don't come back.
Let me just see.